In the world of The Lion King, every character has a role, a purpose, and a place in the circle of life. But what if I told you one character was left behind? Not by accident, not by fate, but by the very story that was supposed to tell his truth. Meet Mheetu, the little brother of Nala, a cub once destined to play a key role in the Pride Land's darkest chapter. But instead, he vanished. This is his story, a blend of canon, concept, and the heartfelt headcanons of fans who refuse to forget him. Mheetu was created during the early development stages of The Lion King by writer Linda Woolverton. He was designed to be Nala's younger brother, innocent, playful, gullible, and constantly getting into trouble. He would tag along with Nala and Simba, looking up to both, always trying to keep up, even if it meant stepping into danger. In fact, one early scene involved Mheetu being lured by Scar into the infamous Wildebeest Gorge, not as a target, but as bait to kill Simba. Simba heroically attempted to save him, only for Mufasa to rescue them both. Yes, in an alternate version, Mheetu was there the day Mufasa died. But animating this level of trauma for a younger sibling proved too emotionally heavy. Writer Linda Woolverton later explained, "It was too depressing. How do you animate a concentration camp?" Because Mheetu's arc didn't end there. During Scar's tyrannical reign, Mheetu was written to remain in the Pride Lands with Nala and Serafina. As the land withered and famine set in, Nala's role evolved from carefree cub to fierce protector, doing all she could to shield her little brother from the hyenas and the horrors of Scar's kingdom. But when the story shifted focus, Mheetu was quietly removed from the final film. Mheetu never made it to the big screen, but fans never let him fade. Across forums, fanfics, and fan art, a rich tapestry of headcanons has brought him back to life, each version exploring who he might have become and what might have happened to him after Scar took over. In one widely loved version, Mheetu is a sensitive boy, sweet-hearted, observant, and easily overwhelmed. He's been called a crybaby more than once, even by Simba in a moment of childhood teasing. While Nala is protective and gentle, even she's a bit frustrated when Mheetu idolizes Simba, the bold, brave cub who always gets the spotlight. Mheetu just wants to be accepted, but he doesn't yet understand that strength comes in many forms. After Simba's disappearance, Mheetu's world collapses. Some believe Scar saw him as a threat, another male cub with royal blood. While Nala was spared, perhaps because she was female or simply smarter at survival, Mheetu was not so lucky. One theory suggests Mheetu was exiled by Scar or ran away to protect himself and his family. Another paints a more tragic picture that Mheetu remained in the Pride Lands, growing weaker with each passing day. That Nala fought fiercely to keep him safe, but could only do so much against the starvation and cruelty creeping in from every corner. Some headcanons say he challenged Scar himself, a teenage act of bravery fueled by rage after watching his father die of starvation. He lost that fight and was cast out, alone, scared, angry. In these fan-created stories, Mheetu doesn't return when Simba does. When the battle to reclaim Pride Rock is fought, Mheetu is already gone, wandering the savannah as a rogue, too ashamed to come home or simply unaware of Simba's return. Some say he meets Tama out there, another scrapped character, and together they build a life. Others claim he fathers Tifu, making her Kiara's cousin and continuing the royal bloodline in a quiet, distant branch. And in one emotional take, Mheetu simply never grows a mane. Inspired by real-life Tsavo lions or perhaps something deeper, he never fits the mold of a proper male lion. He's mistaken for a lioness more often than not, but over time he grows to own that difference. In some versions, he's trans. In others, he's just himself, and sometimes that's brave enough. There are darker interpretations too. In one, Mheetu never leaves the Pride Lands, but is hidden away, kept in the shadows, weakened by illness or fear. Scar doesn't kill him outright, but breaks his spirit. He becomes the ghost cub of Pride Rock, always just off-screen, watching, surviving, forgotten. Another theory suggests he was Scar's own son, born of Serafina, rejected for being too soft, too shy, too pale. He's said to have leucism, a rare condition that gives him a nearly white coat with hints of yellow. Scar sees no strength in him and casts him aside. But the most bittersweet headcanon of all? That Mheetu left, but never stopped thinking about Nala. That he missed Kiara's birth, missed Kion's, missed Simba's return, all because he thought the pride had moved on without him. Years later, when Keon and Ronnie unite the Tree of Life with the Pride Lands, Mheetu resurfaces in one theory. Older, wiser, still awkward, but trying to make up for lost time. He misses Keon and Ronnie's wedding simply because he forgot the date. But Keon, ever kind, forgives him. Mheetu, not so easily forgiving himself, throws a massive party when the royal couple visits. For once, he's the one bringing everyone together. He never becomes king, never leads the Lion Guard, never slays a villain or reclaims a throne. But maybe his journey is the most real of all. The story of someone who struggles with identity, fear, and self-worth, but still finds his place. So, what do you think happened to Mheetu? Was he exiled? Did he escape? Is he out there still watching from the shadows? Or did he find a new home, a new family, and a quiet kind of happiness the Pride Lands could never offer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.